Hey friends, how are you? I hope you're having a great day today. I'd like to introduce you to this project. This is a drawing and watercolor painting llama project that was designed especially for kids. You do not need to have any drawing or painting experience at all to be successful with this project. I will teach you step by step everything that you need to know to create this cute project. I'd like to go over the supplies and the materials that you will need for this project. The first thing that you'll need is a piece of watercolor paper. You will need some watercolor paints. You will need a paintbrush or two and some clean water. You will need a pencil with an eraser. You will need a crayon or an oil pastel, preferably a darker color. You will need a paper towel and a mat to cover your workspace. I'm excited about teaching you this lesson. Let's get started. Alrighty friends, let's get started on our first step. We are going to be doing a pencil drawing of our llama first. So you're going to want to use your pencil with your eraser just in case you make a mistake, and you'll be able to erase it. So I am going to press pretty hard with my pencil because I want you to be able to see the lines, but I'd like you to use a soft touch with your pencil. Use it very lightly, softly, so that you can erase easily. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that you'll want to do is go maybe about a third of the way down your piece of paper, and you're going to make a curved line like this. It's just a slightly curved line. Now from this curved line, we're going to make two diagonal lines for our llama's ears. So you'll have one diagonal line coming up this way and one diagonal line coming up this way. Now connected to these two lines, we're going to make some curved lines. So curved line down, a little bit past this initial point, and same on this side. All right, so those are the ears of our llama. Inside of the ears, let's put a little bit of detail. So just some curved lines. And then what we're going to do is we are going to start creating our llama's head. All right, it's just going to be a shape that looks like this when we're finished. So it's just going to be a very large curved line, almost like the letter U coming around. So what I did is I connected this line to this line. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make some eyes. So those are just going to be some ovals, and they're going to be wide set, which means that they're going to be kind of far apart on the piece of paper from each other. They're not going to be super close. Let's add a couple of long eyelashes because llamas do have those long eyelashes. And then inside each eye, we're going to make a shine mark. That's just an oval towards the top of our initial oval. All right, down here towards the bottom of our piece of paper, what we're going to do is we're going to make an oval shape, and this is going to be for the nose and the mouth. And then inside this shape, we're going to make a little line at about the midpoint, and then we're going to attach a U. Let's make a couple of little J's, a backwards J and a forwards J coming down for the mouth of our llama. How cute is that? All right, the next step is coming down here underneath the llama's chin, and we're going to make two straight lines coming all the way down to the bottom of your piece of paper. This is going to be the beginning, the top part of our llama's neck. And we're going to make a very slightly curved line that attaches this line to this line. And this is just going to be for decoration for our llama because he's going to be wearing a little bit of a, not a necklace, but like a neck band. Now what you can do is you can decorate this any way that you'd like. I think that what I'd like to do for my llama is I'd like to put some tassels on there. So I'm going to make a line and then an upside down U, close that up. And then I'm going to make some little lines coming down. So those are going to be my tassels. And I'm just going to make several of those coming down. Some will be larger, some will be smaller. This is optional. You can decorate in a different way if you'd like. If you want to put hearts or circles on this band right here, you can go ahead and do that. It's completely up to you. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the background. I think for my llama, I'm just going to maybe make some nice big hearts for the background. All right, and I'm not going to make them really close together. I'm going to make them kind of far apart. So I'll put one up here. Maybe I'll put one up here. I'm not sure if you can see this one. Maybe I'll put another one over here. Maybe I'll put a smaller one here. I just kind of look at my piece of paper and then decide where I want to put things. Alrighty, I'm very happy with my llama drawing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a minute to erase some lines inside these tassels, because when I am applying my oil pastel, I want to make sure that I am not going to go through this tassel with the oil pastel. I think that that's all that I need to do, actually. All right, friends, when I come back, we will apply the oil pastel. I'll see you back here in just a minute. Alrighty friends, I'm back, and so in this step I'm going to apply my oil pastel. If you do not have oil pastel, you can use a dark crayon. That will work just fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start at the top of my drawing, and I'm just going to carefully cover all of my pencil lines with the oil pastel. I'm going to go slowly and carefully so I do a really good job on this part. And I want you to keep in mind that oil pastels can get very, very messy. So if you see a little crumb on your piece of paper, please don't go like this and swish it away, because what will happen is your oil pastel will smear because it is black and because that's just the nature of oil pastels. So I'm just going to go slowly and carefully, and I'm going to remember not to swish any crumbs off of my piece of paper, because I will know that they will smudge and they will smear. All right, I think what I'm going to do is speed up this video, keeping in mind I'm going to go over all of those pencil lines with my oil pastel, and I will see you back here in just a minute. Alrighty friends, I'm back, and I wanted to go over a couple of things. I filled in my nose with my black oil pastel, and I want to fill in my eyes as well. So I'm going to put the circle, I'm going to go around the circle with my oil pastel around my shine mark, and then I'm going to fill that in with my black. I'll do the same on this side. And then what I'm also going to do is I've decided that I'd like to make another small heart right here, because I felt like that space needed a little something. Okay, so if there's anything that you'd like to add onto your drawing at this point, go ahead and do it before we start painting. In the next step, we will start painting. I'll see you in just a minute. Alrighty friends, so in this step we're going to paint our llama drawing, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a drop of water into each of our pans of paint. And what this will do is it will dissolve the paint a little bit so that it's much easier to use when you're ready. So I'm going to just put a small drop of water in each of my pans of paint. Alrighty, while we're waiting for these paints to dissolve a little bit, let's talk about our drawing. I've decided that I am going to keep my actual llama white, and I'm going to apply a little bit of paint on the nose area and definitely the background and the decorations. So now that my paints have dissolved a little bit, I'm going to use my smaller paintbrush, and I'm going to put some water into one of my wells. And I'm going to put a little bit of brown paint in there and mix it up because I want this area to be pretty light on my little nose area of my llama. So I'm going to add a lot of water and a little bit of paint, all right? Remember, if you add a little bit of paint and a lot of water, then your paint will turn out a little bit softer, a little bit lighter. If you add a lot of paint and a little bit of water, then your paint color will be stronger. All right, so there's that nose area. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down here, and I think I'll put some red, like a light red for my llama's collar. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just start painting these little tassels different colors. Maybe purple here, maybe a blue here, and maybe a yellow here. Alrighty, I'd also like to add a little bit of pink up into the ear area. These little sections that I made for the ears, I'm going to add a little bit of pink there. Light pink, just to give it a little bit more color. I'd like to take a little bit of that pink off because I want it to be a little bit lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm just going to dab it on there like that. I'm not going to rub it like this. I'm just going to touch it, and then some of it will come off onto my paper towel. Okay, you got to be really careful though. As I said before, if you're trying to get something off of an oil pastel drawing, it can really smear if you rub it around like this with your hand. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is I'd like to start painting the background. So in the next step, what we're going to do is paint the background. I'll see you back here in just a minute. Alrighty friends, I'm back. So for my background, I think I'm going to make my background orange with some red hearts. Red or pink hearts, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to start with my actual background, and I am going to make that orange. So I'll start here at the top and I'll start moving my way down. I'm going to try on this particular project to stay inside my lines. So I'm going to try not to go into the lines of the llama or the lines of the hearts. I'm going to try my best. I'm not sure if you can see that paint way up there at the top, but I'm starting at the top and I'm moving on down. I might use a little bit of this orange as well. I might switch off. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see how I feel about it. So what I'm going to do at this point is speed up the video. You can watch me or you can get started on your own background. It's up to you. Alrighty friends, as you can see, I chose the pink for the hearts. I just thought that they would stand out a little bit more. So I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you next time.